Hey guys, hey, welcome. So I'm making this video here to talk to you about, what's up fellas and ladies and gentlemen, visiting scholars, I'll be seeing y'all soon here. Just making this real quick video here for everybody, but more in a sense as we get ourselves acclimated to 2 days in the classroom, 2 days at home, Wednesdays off. Everything's still going to be the same in the sense of we still have the same amount of hours as far as instruction, 3 hours. Just your 2 days are broken up in half. Like instead of the hour and a half, it's 2 basic sessions. Unfortunately, it'll be a 5-day window in between them. Okay. So as we start taxonomy tomorrow, which is going to be, you're seeing this today, or you might watch it tonight. I obviously figured it out. I'm up here on Sunday doing this because I'm still trying to sort out a little bit of the contact, and I tried actually lecturing at first with my mask on. And it was really muffled for me because we all have to wear our masks in the class. That's just protocol. So for this first chapter 15, which is classification, Carlos Linnaeus, and taxonomy, the whole art of naming, or that part of science of organizing, I guess you might want to say, is I will publish chapter 15 in the book and the note guide. That we will begin that tomorrow. So if you would at home, Monday and Tuesday B group, if you will begin looking through the PowerPoint and filling in the notes, that's what your counterparts will be starting in here on Monday, tomorrow. So you guys will be required from that. I put it all the way at the end of the week, then when it'll be due. I actually will take a homework grade on it as we get some things sorted out, because we've got a lot of important topics in there, like right off the bat, radioactive isotopes or radioactive dating or carbon dating, they call it all these various different things, which the chapter doesn't do it justice. So I will then also unlock another set of notes that I've done for you that I will talk about for Tuesday. But for tomorrow, as we get all this stuff kind of ironed out, and I don't want to make things too complicated, so what I'd like for you to do is beginning chapter 15, all right? There's the textbook notes guides that goes with it, the slides, and there's a fill-in-the-blank reading guide that goes with it. If you'd begin that for me, that'd be great. And then what I'm also going to be doing is I will, before I see you Thursday, Friday, you guys will, in an update, get your seat assignment, okay? Obviously, I will send it to all my groups. I'm going to see my A's tomorrow, so I'm going to send them an updates, like for first hour, I will put the list of my students in there and what desks, so they know what number and they're clearly marked. That way there's not the bumping around and so on, because as we go through this transition of social distancing and all the proper protocol and everything, we want to keep everybody safe and still maintain that level of instruction and everything. So give us a little bit to get our feet wet here with it. And everything should be fine. But as far as probably what will be done a lot more is I will still make the videos like this, because I kind of found out when I was talking, and I kind of sounded like the villain from Batman, Bane, when I was trying to talk with the mask on. And as I was talking longer with it, it was getting really hot and so on. But anyway, no big deal. I'll get through that, whatnot. But if I have to tape them, that'll be great. That'll be easy too as well. I'll also go over the fifth hour with our lunch expectations and everything. There's a couple other videos that you can just watch. This is like the third one that I will post, which is actually directed to the instructional part. It's a pretty straightforward day tomorrow as far as begin with the notes, logging in, and as if you were sitting in class with A, you would be doing that right here as well. Okay, so you'll need to start that obviously at your own time and pace. We'll also probably starting on Tuesday, I will start individually also double dipping and start talking about radioactive dating, since that's the first thing that shows up, I believe, in 15.1 is isotopes, radioisotopes. Real quick, let me turn to that. 15 talks about the orange birds. Yep, rock fossils and geological time scale. Yeah, so that's one of the first things it actually addresses. And then, unfortunately, when we get into the Linnaean system and the taxonomy and phylogenetic trees, they don't do us as good a detail. So there's another PowerPoint, which is really the one that the hub, I call it it's got a blue background, so a lot of times I refer to is the blue systematic PowerPoint because of the background I have when I created it. It gives a lot more attention to detail to that 5.6, 7, and 8, whatever, which is really, really crucial to understanding, and actually lays the groundwork for our semester project that we will begin in here too as well in this unit, hands-on in the class. So, but I didn't want to talk too long about this. So you'll have your seat assignments, talking about all the various little things in there. Obviously, if there's any questions, I'll just label them as please watch this one first, everyone, and this one, and then obviously everybody can watch it, but A will hear this, so on as well. Also, one thing that'll be very beneficial for that is headphones, okay? Headphones that plug into your Chromebooks or your Bluetooth, whatever, that will be beneficial because if it is a day where I have everything already pre-recorded for the lecture part of it without trying to get that across at the same time to you guys, without having you guys log in at the same time like in a virtual class. So I will put in there with that. So make sure you have some headphones. That will help because we still want to limit as much contact as possible. Right? Obviously, I have a question. I'm going to try and stay up here behind my desk as much as possible, obviously, and respect the space and everything of that because we want to make sure this all works and everything goes great, and excited to see it. And what's really going to be weird is this will probably, other than watching on video, you're always going to see me with the mask on now. So I actually saw some of you in Walking the Halls Helping with Friends Transition Day on Friday, and it took me a second to double take. I'm like, I don't know. And then a couple of you actually introduced yourselves, and it was nice to see some of you. But it's going to be difficult because, like I said, all we see are your eyes, and for some of your cases, I haven't seen any of your faces. You never would unlock your cameras, and so I'm kind of excited to get an idea of just kind of what you kind of look like, and instead of seeing your little iconic little closed window from Google Meet. So, anyway, that's what we're going to start on for tomorrow is the note guide. I will have hard copies in here too as well. If you want to either way you want to do it. So that's one of the nice things. So if you want to fill it out online, that's great. Submit it that way. I'll also have hard copies in here for some of you that may want a copy of it. It doesn't matter, but we're still going to submit everything and that way for the most part, unless it's something handwritten in here that you're doing with me. But I'll have both. Okay. So, but in other words, with that, I will see obviously my A groups tomorrow, AA, and then off Wednesday, and then Thursday, Friday. But we're going to try and do the exact same stuff. Only thing different is I'm going to have half of you with me during the day. We're doing the same stuff as the other half will be doing the same stuff at home. Okay. So if you have any questions, like I said, this first week it'll be easy. That first day, I just want to make sure we get everything right. It's no different than the first day I met with you 3-4 weeks ago, doing it like this in the first place. And then once we hit the ground running, it was pretty easy, and everybody kind of fell into a pretty good routine. Okay. So without further ado on that, I will see a lot of you tomorrow, of course. And if you'll watch, this will be the third one. But we're starting obviously a new unit, and we'll go from there. Okay. That's a wrap.